Good morning, Hank. It's Tuesday. So listen, with the help of about 1,100 people, I have done something ridiculous. But I will remind you, the ridiculous is perilously close to the sublime. The background here is that I am in a deep, profound, loving relationship with a fourth-tier English soccer team called AFC Wimbledon. And just to state the obvious, when you are in love, you do ridiculous things. Like for the last 12 years, I've had the coveted back of shorts sponsorship for Wimbledon's kit, meaning that our logo occupies the liminal space between left thigh and buttock on their uniforms. And that's great, Hank. Don't get me wrong. Being the back of shorts sponsor for Wimbledon is one of the great achievements of my life. I have no idea why it's not on my Wikipedia page, but it wasn't enough. Wimbledon is a fan-owned club, meaning that each owner, and there are many thousands of us, gets the same one vote in the club's leadership. And we can't spend more money than we make because we don't have some rich owner who can just pour money into the club. In fact, we're one of the only teams in English football that doesn't lose money because we can't lose money. So even though we have one of the highest attendances in our league and a really wonderful stadium, we struggle. I mean, there was a period, Hank, where over the last 5 years, no team in professional English football had lost more games than AFC Wimbledon, although that period is over, for the record. So anyway, several months ago, my longtime colleague Stan Muller and I started a new series over at John's channel where I would live stream playing video game soccer while Stan and I would talk with a small community of people. I remember when Hank didn't have one for a long time, and on the talk page of his proposed Wikipedia page, somebody wrote, just because you have a notable brother doesn't mean you're notable. I've also done a bunch of other live streams playing Tetris and signing my name over and over again, sometimes reading what I'm working on. And the idea of these streams is that Stan and I would take all the super chat and membership money and put it toward AFC Wimbledon's playing fund. Now, at first, the idea of being able to pay for an entire player seemed ludicrous, but over time, the money started to add up, and with some matching funds from Sarah and me, it was just announced this morning that we have been able to pay for an entire AFC Wimbledon player for the rest of the season. His name is Marcus Brown. He's 27 years old. He's an attacking midfielder who last played for Oxford United. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I am in love with Marcus Brown. He is my favorite footballer of all time. Marcus, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if that's awkward, but you have replaced Roberto Firmino as the greatest footballer of all time in my imagination. So Marcus spent the last few months out of professional football entirely, waiting for an opportunity, and I'm just so proud that Wimbledon can give him that opportunity. In fact, I got to meet with him yesterday on Zoom. I'm a huge Wimbledon fan. And I've been playing FIFA as AFC Wimbledon and on YouTube. The money that I make
Nice.
from that has gone to your signing.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Well, I'm
We're
truly grateful. And like I said, I'm very happy to be here. I'm just really happy to sort of get my feet back under the table again and be able to work and sort of showcase my talent. So I'm very grateful again, like I say, and thank you very much.
Well, I'll pass that along to all the people who subscribed and sent super chats in to help pay for this, make this happen.
Yeah, no, for sure. I actually understand it as well because I did actually stream as well on Twitch. I used to stream
Oh,
on
really?
Twitch.
So yeah, Hank, former Twitch streamer and current professional footballer Marcus Brown is a Don. Admittedly, I've never seen him play, but I truly believe he is going to help us get promoted this season so that I can live my dearest dream, becoming the sponsor of a third-tier English football team. Hank, I'm just so grateful to every single member we have over at John's channel and all the super chatters for making this ridiculous dream a reality. I mean, Hank, over at John's channel, we've been imagining this for months, and now it's really happening. I'm also so grateful to everyone at AFC Wimbledon, especially Director of Football Craig Cope, who did not bat an eye when a YouTuber called him with a very weird idea. Wimbledon are currently in 5th place in League Two, a position that would put them in the playoffs if the season were to end today. There's a long way to go, but for the first time in many years, most of our good players aren't getting poached by other clubs, so that's wonderful. In fact, thanks to Marcus Brown, we're getting stronger midway through the season, and I really feel like something special could happen this year. So here's to Marcus, to Wimbledon, and to ridiculous, sublime, unconquerable hope, which really is, as it used to say on Wimbledon's advertising hoardings, the thing with feathers that perches in the soul. Hank, I'll see you on Friday.